Okay, welcome along. You're with me, Rob Ellen, in the Moose, the Medicine Show Radio Moose Mobile on a really sunny day. Haven't blocked the sunshine out because it does affect the cameras, but it's a really sunny day here in Inverness. Now, we're doing our best on this. Tom Richards, our author friend from West Cork, American author, best-selling Amazon author, Tom, that we spent Christmas with down there on the Celtic Stravig. He is at the London Book Fair, which is saying is extraordinary and very exciting. On the phone, that is. So we're hanging on the phone, waiting for him to try and get through to the studio. It's proving a challenge. So waiting for him to come on in to the studio here in the Moose. I can play you his video, which tells the story of his best-selling book, Dolphin Song. And I want to catch up with Tom on all of what's happening because it's really exciting. He's pretty much managed to secure funding and at least help from the Irish Arts Council. It's a story which is around beautiful West Cork, the ring of Brett Berra, and it's a story of rebirth and redemption, really. I want him to tell you more about it in his own words because he has got plenty of his own words. But just for the moment, let's play the video. Right. Am I live? I think it might be. We've got two viewers. So yes, we must be. Thank you for sticking with us on this. Trying to get Tom back on it radio through his phone, I think will be the only way. He can't get through to the studio, so I'm going to just phone him. All right, thanks for sticking with us, guys. You there, Tom? Wait a minute, let me put me on speaker tone. So, yeah, couldn't get through to the office, say, Tom.
No, that's okay. We'll do it again.
Yeah.
Not worried about it.
No, I mean, you're on air now. On the phone.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. So let's just do a quick, give us an appraisal of the London Book Fair.
Well, the London Book Fair is huge. I mean, I have no idea. I wish you could see this. There are a few thousand people in the exhibition. Now, this is the Monday, the first day of the exhibition. Everybody shows up and gets organized.
Yeah.
It'll relax a little bit in the afternoon. But, and an outfit called Combined Book Exhibits has my right here, Dolphin Song.
Yeah.
And to remind everybody, it went #1 on Amazon. And, it's extraordinary.
Yeah.
And, Rob, I haven't told you. Can I tell you one other thing, you and the audience?
Go on then.
We got very, very fortunate. We've been given a soft loan by the Irish government, which means that the screenplay, the feature film of Dolphin Song,
Great.
is not a maybe. It's a yes. It'll happen next year.
Wow.
And I can hardly wait. I feel very grateful.
Yeah, that I did mention that, and I mentioned it in the preamble for the show just now, that there was interest in doing that, but it's now concrete and factual and will be happening. Is that
yes,
right?
It is now concrete.
Yeah.
I've got to raise additional co-financing.
Yeah.
But
But you're going
but we're off to the races now.
You're off to the races. That's true. So the idea is, and we'll touch on the premise of the book as well as we talk about this. It is very much a book about, set in your beautiful part of the world down there in on the Beara Peninsula, is it not?
That's right, yes, sir. The premise is simple. It's funny. I've talked to a half a dozen or so larger publishers here, and they're all interested in it. And it's simple. Let's say, I'll use me as an example, if that's okay. I'm married.
Yeah.
And we'll call the person I'm married to Carmel. And my son's name is Jonathan. And what happens is we go on a boating outing. And there's a horrible fire on board, and the boat sinks, and I drown. And, Carmel and Jonathan watch me drown, and they can't believe it. And, they're shocked, obviously. They're the husband, and they're gone. And, time passes on, and Carmel starts to dream about me, as one does if you've lost your lover and your husband.
Yeah.
And she thinks she's crazy. And the next thing you know, she discovers she's not crazy. And she realizes that her husband has come back as a dolphin, which sounds far-fetched, but it's not. It's a faith-based book. It's a leap of faith into the unknown. You're believing. In this case, I'm asking the reader, and they do, to believe that when we die, we're not dead. That we've moved on someplace magic, and that's what Dolphin Song is.
Cool. And it's already for sale on Amazon. I know that for a fact because you've reached some charts on Amazon books. Yeah.
Yes, and if I could remind people of the Amazon link. Well, if you go to our company website, buy them all there. It's www.storylines. That's with an S. Storylines.
Yeah.
ENT. Storylines.com.
Excellent. Well, I'm not sure how this is getting through. It's I'm holding for you, not the viewers. They can see you doing this, but for you and to picture it, I'm holding phone up at the microphone and trying to operate the studio in the background.
Yeah.
It's good to hear your voice, Tom.
Exactly, and you too. We'll do it again, and thank you.
We'll do it properly. It would have been nice to get a quick walk around the book fair and see how extraordinary that event is. But nah, man, you can relate that to me. What I'm going to do is we'll close this down just now, and wish you all the best with the book fair. I'm sure you'll be right on top of all of that, and catch up with you when you get home, and we'll talk about the film and how that's all going to pan out when you do get home.
Right. Thanks so much, you. Take care of yourself.
Not at all. I'm going to play the video again. This is that was Tom Richards. He's at the London Book Fair. Pity that we're not on this occasion, but when he gets home, we'll do some broadcasting from his beautiful part of the world. There is an idea of that which comes out through the Dolphin Song trailer, and I'm going to play the trailer just now. Again, thanks to Tom, thanks to everybody for watching, and thanks for your patience with the glitches, albeit temporary. It seems to be working now. Not one other thing, please do stay with me. Multitasking is not my, you might have noticed, is not my prerogative. I'm going to share the screen first. From text, turn Dolphin Song out. Now that one. And no, it's not that one. It's going to be this one. If the creek don't rise. No, it's not. It's that one now. Okay. Struggling with the technology as ever. Let's clear that and add another screen. Dolphin Song video. That's it. Okay, we're going to play the video now, guys. Thanks for your patience, and this should happen pretty soon. See if that's working. Yeah.
When Dawn McCarthy suffers tragedy on an Irish sea, the pain goes on and on. A missing husband. Talk. All she needs is it possible to love someone so completely? So completely, or die? Find out in this story of tragedy, romance, and legend. A tale of eternal love. Dolphin Song, a new novel by Irish writer Tom Richards. Discovered.
Okay. So I think we got the gist of it anyway. That Dolphin Song, Tom Richards selling novel. We met Tom down there. He will be, I'm hoping, from events him in person at those events. That is trying to get rid of that screen. We spend watching that thing go around. Okay, so we're here in the Moose Mobile. I'll give you some information on what else is happening. Today, I'm off to the folk club at Clachbeg on the beautiful Black Isle. And we'll be taking some photos and reporting back from that. That's a really splendid place. I hope to speak to Bob that runs the folk club there, who established the venue, and I am definitely going to be speaking to and featuring Susanna Wolff, who is the kind of queen bee of Highland singer-songwriters. She's a vocal teacher as well, and has a brand new album out produced by none other than Martin Stevenson of the Dainties fame, who now resides, when he's not troubadouring around the world, when he's home, he calls his home not far from the Black Isle, actually, here in the Highlands. So Martin Stevenson will be getting mentioned, and definitely talking to Susanna Wolff later on about her album produced by Martin. So that's coming up. Tom Richards, we thank him for at least trying to hook in from the London Book Fair. We'll be hearing more from Tom Richards in the future. That's his web address there, and drop by on Facebook. Dolphin Song is the name of the book, and the good news is it's been picked up by the Irish Arts Council, and they're going to be funding a film on that book. So we'll have more information. I hope to be down that way before too long. I'm always looking for an excuse from now on in to get down to the West Cork area of Ireland, and if there's a movie going down that we could follow, then perhaps we should do that. Talking about following a story, we had Lisa Mulholland in the Moose yesterday, and she did a nice interview for us, which I'm going to try and tidy up for broadcast today at some point, if we can get a quiet point. There was glitches in the system, and the video got corrupted. However, I am going to fix that best I can to get Lisa back on board the Moose, and we have been given, I always say we, it's me and the Moose, we in the van, have been given access to the shows, so press access. So I'm thinking a weekend island hopping and following the show that Lisa has got here at Eden Court Theatre next Friday, which tells the story of kind of mass exodus from the islands just 100 years ago to the day. That is from Lewis. A boat left with the first of some 1,200 young people from the island of Lewis, Harris, Benbecula, and Uist, as well as Barra. And this show is featuring 5 or 6 musicians, as well as narrators, and some stunning visual effects is going to those places. So I think the Moose will as well. So stay tuned for that. I'm excited about that. I really am. It's got all aspects of what interests me in life. Music from this side being Scotland and Britain, and music from the other side, which was inspired by Scotland, and that travels. So the songlines over to Canada, and I'll be following those songlines and partly the story, not just around the Hebridean Islands this weekend, but later in the year when I rejoin the Canadian Moose in Calgary, we hope to find some of the places that the displaced people of Lewis ended up going to on that journey as well. Anyway, stay tuned for that for the weekend. The Medicine Show is on the road on our Hame and Highlands Stravig. Some other stuff that we're doing as well, as if that isn't enough, I think I'll try and get to the open mic up in Ullapool on Thursday and then jump on the ferry. Calmark willing for Friday for the show at Lantern. We're also these days hooking up with Tabac Radio, and I can give you a graphic for that as well. Tabac Radio, where are you? Tabac Radio out of the Gulf Coast in Texas. So Tabac Radio will be our backup service. If I'm broadcasting and we need some music, we shall go directly to Tabac Radio, summon up some music. And at the moment, Laurie Martin is playing on, Laurie Marie is playing on there. I think what I'll do is I'll play that in the background and try and bring it into the studio. Is that working? I hear the music. Should be able to. How apt. Good.
Streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, so that's Tabac Radio. Let's hold on that. Those guys are our backup service these days, and will be springing up from time to time. And I do thank Jeff Hain in near Corpus Christi. He lives on the beach, you know. He's not the only one. I hope to be pulling up on one beautiful Atlantic beach or another over the next weekend. Doing some shows from, see if we can find Lisa's information. Lisa, there we go. She's at this very moment, just maybe about 20 yards or so away in the building, is rehearsing the wake of the Meta Gamma, which tells the story of 1,200 people, young people that were persuaded to leave Lewis and their homeland to help Canada and Britain solve some post-World War I problems with their labour. That's all going off for over the weekend, and I hope to be catching up with as much of that story as I possibly can. And here's the poster. Thanks, guys. Stay tuned. We'll catch you soon. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for your financial contributions, because they're all going to help me on this. I'm doing this completely off my own back. So any help with ferry costs and diesel will be very much appreciated. Please do have a look for the links, and I'll have a look for the links on the pages that you're viewing, and I can put a caption up here as to how to support. There is a GoFundMe running for the year to try and build a mobile moose studio in a caravan that can be moved wherever we want it to be moved. So it's that's on go. That's one way that you can support us. Just the other being straight to PayPal, and you'll find a PayPal link on the page that you're on just now. Again, let's play out with a bit of Tobacco Radio, and I'll catch you a bit later on. Thanks again, guys. We're out of here.
Too much to handle. Don't you know I'll mess it up? Told me to stay and learn some patience. I wandered off and got stuck. I can't lie, I thought I had it this time, but it slipped right out of my hands. I could lie, but I think you know I am the chief of the sinners. Yeah, it runs through my blood. I am the chief of the sinners, oh, trying to hide it from everyone. Oh, 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 why do you give me strength? I wasn't a messed up and violent man. I took for granted everything I had, and still you love me like only you can. I can't lie, thought I had it together, but I'm broken at best, and by now you already know I am the chief of the sinners. Yeah, it runs through my blood. I am the chief of the sinners, oh, trying to hide it from everyone. Oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. It's been some time since I've understood what makes a man whole and what makes him good. So when I crumble, oh, please understand, I've done all I could to be a better man, but I am the chief of the sinners. Yeah, it runs through my blood. I am the chief of the sinners, oh, trying to hide it from everyone. Yeah, I am the chief of the sinners, and it runs through my blood. I am the chief of the sinners, oh, trying to hide it from everyone.